we haven't had very much success.
This is Ross. Show me again. One job. I'm the grub picker at Seven Hills Estate. It's been almost 6 months since we planted out this orchard, so I thought that's a good time to give you a little update of how everything's growing. I see the girls up there now. They're tending to the chickens by the looks. I'm going to spring this on them and see if they wouldn't mind walking through the orchard and giving me a little bit of an update, because it's Michelle and Nicole who spend most of the time in here while Ross and I are doing other projects. But let's go see what they're up to. So they're out of feed, were they?
Yeah, it was a bit low.
A bit low, and I can see that they're pretty hungry. I was just wondering whether you'd give us an update. If I thought we might walk through and tell everyone it's been, what, 6 months. In about 10 days time, it's 6 months since we planted this thing. So I'd really love to show off what's happening here, and
Great.
you wouldn't mind talking me through it, because some things I really don't know myself.
Yeah, no worries. Let's
That's
go.
cool. All right.
So this is a great place to start. We've got a little pineapple patch. Rob's actually given us, what, about another 20?
Yeah. We put them in a solution to try and get them to root.
So for the sake of our viewers, who's Rob?
Rob's our syntropic.
He's our syntropic man. We call him syntropic Rob.
Syntropic Rob.
Yeah, we've got to get him out again to show us some more things, but he's been most helpful. He lives very local to us, so we lean on him a bit. Okay, so the pineapples are on the end of the row?
No, these ones are, but he suggested, excuse me, he suggested we plant them throughout the garden bed,
Right.
So we might do that.
Okay, and these are rosellas?
These are the rosellas, and we've already had one small crop, but these are just ready to go, to explode.
Yeah, look at all the, these are all the little buds which turn into flowers, of course. They're all pretty much already in the flowers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, the number of bushes we have here, we're gonna have a lot of rosella jam. And hidden down in here,
In this poor little space in the middle here.
yeah, it's a bow and mango, right?
Yes.
Now look at the growth on that. When we planted that, my guess it was down to here. And yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
And the whole point of having the rosellas is to try and protect that poor little mango in there, but we have to keep chopping the rosella back. But luckily all the bugs are staying on the rosellas.
Yeah.
Lots of holes in the rosella leaves.
Not one leaf is, I can see, not one leaf has been eaten on the mango.
No, it's been good.
So these are our little markers that we've planted. So this is a banana, and this, the green and yellow, represents the arrowroot that we've planted.
Okay, and so between every fruit tree, and the fruit trees vary in terms of their length, this is between them, but between every one there's a banana. That's the idea.
Yes.
So the bananas are used for chop and drop, not just the fruit themselves.
Yeah. And the arrowroot's just a filler for more chop and drop and putting more nutrients in the soil.
So we should probably tell everyone too that this row, and we label them A, B, C. Row A and B are both much wider, aren't they?
Yes.
They're wider than the other rows. So when we started this, that was our intent. We thought we needed so much width to be able to put all the amount of food in there that we wanted. But as soon as Syntropic Rob got here, he said that's going to be too much to maintain, didn't he? So we had to cut it back. So as we walk through the orchard, you'll see some rows well, just nowhere near as wide as this one or the next one.
So here we planted some peanuts.
And the peanuts are nitrogen fixing because it's a legume, so it adds nitrogen in the soil.
Got a few eggplants because these are the wider beds. We thought we'd fill it up with some, you know.
Another rosella.
Rosella.
Lots of rosellas.
Yeah, another
And
eucalyptus.
if people are watching this for the first time, they're going to say, what the heck? Why have we planted a eucalyptus tree in here? So the purpose for that is?
It's part of our chop and drop. So with syntropics, you plant the eucalyptus amongst all of your fruit trees, and as they get to about 6 meters tall, you chop them all down and then use them as a mulch on the ground.
Yeah, so it'll just keep getting wider, and once it gets to a point where it's just it's not needed anymore because the other growth is coming up, the other layers, we can just remove them completely, can't we?
So these have been in, what, less than a week?
Yeah.
They were seedlings, but these are cucumbers.
They love the soil, don't they?
Yeah.
So here's a bale of hay. So we put all that mulch on to start with, didn't we? But we found that the grass was really still overtaking.
Yeah.
But it improved, didn't it? When I wasn't involved in this, but when you put all the hay out, it
changed a lot.
It really changed, really controlled the grass.
And if you look at the mulch at the moment, like, it doesn't look very thick, but when we put it on, the actual sugarcane mulch was really quite thick. So already in that short amount of time with the rain that we've had, it's really compacted down a lot.
Yeah.
So
You're laughing because we just come across a very sad example of corn. So tell me what happened here.
It was supposed to have a job, but it wasn't a very good job.
What was this job?
I don't know. Its job was
Wasn't his job to protect the mango at the time?
Yeah, it was to protect the mango, but we haven't had very much success. Apparently corn is very easy to grow, but not for us.
not at Seven Hills Estate. It's not.
Look how great the mango
It did something. That looks fantastic.
Don't look at the corn.
All right, let's keep moving on. This will be a 2-hour episode. Oh, there's more sad corn.
3 sad corn.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's this one? Oh, it's a coffee, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's one of the coffees we just planted.
Sugar cane?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Doing
tempted
well.
to look at it. I'm just worried it's shooting here and it's just going to take off. I might, when you're not looking, I might grab the excavator and shift it.
Yeah, I wonder if we could just take those suckers out, thin it out.
But we were told from a very good friend who you'll see in our previous episode that because he gave us this. He uses his own syntropic garden home. It's a terrific chop and drop. He did say just on the weekend when he popped up, didn't he? He said you almost got to start chopping it now. So if I move it out of the gardens, I got the hassle of once I chop it, I got to carry all the foliage back. Let's keep walking. What's this one?
Pumpkin, yeah.
Pumpkins.
And you can see our pumpkin and watermelon growing.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that!
Very healthy. And an eggplant beside that, and a uke beside that.
Oh, eggplant. Yeah, you can see the eggplant over here. This is another example of a wide row. This is our second one. Oh no!
That's our custard apple we lost.
Yes.
One of, I think we had 3 custard apples where we lost one of them, which is odd. Yeah.
Too much water.
Oh well, we've had 700 mils of rain.
Yeah.
Plus, actually, had more last night in the last 4 months.
Watermelons are going good.
So you'll also notice in these rows that we have banana plants. They're another huge part of the syntropics.
Yeah.
So and you cut the leaves and drop them on the ground as well. As the suckers come up, we can take them off and put them amongst the gardens as well.
Yeah.
So really helpful.
And what are we going to do about this?
We're going to pull that one out. So
We've tried very hard to save it, haven't we, Michelle?
Look at all the flies on it. So the flies, interesting enough, must be attacking those other, I don't know what they are. What is this stuff? Yeah, but it's
We've tried the eco.
It's like a red.
Tried the pyrethrum oil.
Okay,
spray.
let's not. Ugh. It just does not have a healthy root system, so the whole plant is susceptible to disease and pests and everything. So yeah, but look how wet that is. Look at the moisture at the end of that. It's just with the ground. We're not obviously irrigating, and the ground is just so wet. So here's one of our eggplants, and these are the avocados.
So the eggplants actually, this is our second crop. So we've had
we had a really
them
good,
back.
Didn't we have a really good crop? Was it around December? Christmas time we planted pretty much straight away, and within 3 months we're harvesting eggplants. Yeah. It's an interesting fact we learned from Syntropic Rob. He said the avocado species in particular is susceptible to sunburn when they're first planted, and he said this green part will get sunburn and when the day is extremely hot, which we had a very, very hot summer. So that's why he wanted us to plant things like the eggplants in and around this to try and protect it from the sun. So yeah, just a little interesting fact, and that's what Michelle and Nicole did. Why marigolds?
They're a very good companion plant. They help look after all the other plants around, hopefully keep some of the bugs away, but they also attract so many bees, so many beautiful butterflies. We've seen so many different variety of bees. We don't know what they are.
Yeah. Oh, I seriously thought you were doing it for the flowers.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Oh, they
for the bees and the
they
companion
look pretty.
plant. I didn't know. They do look pretty. They're quite large, I know. I heard him say he's never seen them this big.
Yeah. no, they're doing really well.
So watermelon in here, more ukes, avocados. So we have several avocados, haven't we? Probably 6. Oh, the size of this one. Mate. Surely must be ready to.
We must
Yeah,
have a few different
another one through there
varieties. That
too.
one's a big round one. These ones are the long ones, so which is good.
Is that the botanical name?
Yeah.
Lo-
Long.
long,
I don't know.
long one and round one. All right.
A few suckers here we could probably thin
Yeah,
out.
it should be because we've still got some spaces for those, haven't we? So anyway, that looks like another coffee tree.
Actually, our peanuts have got.
Oh wow, that is going great.
It's got flowers underneath too.
If this does it, I don't know anything about peanuts.
No.
Apart from eating them, they run. You know, they like run all over the place like a
Watch
a pumpkin.
this
Melon.
space.
Oh, you don't know either? Okay.
That's another one of those fun things. Like, oh, let's pop that in.
Yeah. So macadamia nuts.
Yeah.
So Australia's first and probably still only, it would be first commercially grown fruit. A lot of Americans, when I travel to America, they always thought macadamias come from Hawaii. But no, Hawaii imported our macadamia nuts and they grow them over there. And they were probably the first to put chocolate on them, which made them very, attractive and appealing to everyone. So that's sort of how that worked out. So pawpaw.
Yes. So we planted these for about 4 months ago.
And they were little tiny,
Yeah.
weren't they?
They're
So
all
tiny.
taken up.
So in our American viewers will know that as a papaya. That's what they call them over there. But yeah, pawpaws.
These are the red ones.
Okay, so we say red papaya, and then there's the other pawpaw. Silky oak trees.
Not doing it.
No, that's planted there just to serve much the same purpose as the eucalyptus. So wow, this one's really taken off, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the fruit, the flowers, I should say. Flowers starting. More flowers. I mean, this is crazy how tall it is.
Now we've had this is our rock melon. This is our last one left. We've lost, or you can see here they've been eaten.
Oh,
out.
you're using the.
Yes, a surround to try and.
Hopefully protect it.
That's it, and it's doing okay.
And why is it our last one left?
Well, because all the others have been eaten.
Yeah.
Why?
And I think
We don't know, bandicoots or rats or something, but yeah.
Yeah, is it? The remnants of one left here. At least they left some seeds.
but the
So-
pawpaws the mangoes
Rock melon.
rock melons that we did get.
Oh, they were beautiful, weren't they?
Yeah.
I remember having an odd bad one, but they
Yeah.
were really sweet.
Once again, it was a bit of trial and error when we
Yeah.
had to pick them and when
Yeah.
the best time to eat them.
So here's one of, I guess, 3 or maybe 4 pecan nut trees. I believe they're originally from the US, pecans. And that's ginger. And that's just popped up naturally, right?
Yes, we got lots of ginger.
So it popped up naturally because it came in some of the mulch that we had.
Another coffee.
Coffee that was given to us by a friend, more pecans. Yeah, so let's jump over to D. And just before we talk too much about the trees, and so this is a great place to show the width of this garden. This is how wide they are now, which is 1.5 meters wide, so whatever that is, maybe 6 feet, 5 feet in old terms. But okay, so you plant it all. Here's your colour coded stems again. So these things are underground. Bananas.
This is going to be a eucalyptus.
Yep. Oh, okay. Nothing's planted there yet.
And next to
there's our
tempered
corn.
corn.
And what's this one?
That's a pomegranate.
Oh, cool.
It's doing really
Cool.
well too. Another pawpaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
This
get it.
silky oak is looking really healthy.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
of
So
them are
this.
I see a couple that aren't that great.
Yeah, look at that. So this was planted as a tube stock. So as a tube stock, they're only that high. It's planted here. And we didn't plant this immediately either. This has only been in the ground about 3 months. So that's 3 months growth. Likewise with this, and you can see this almost at Michelle's headline there. That was also just a little tube stock. And look how round the trunk is now. And that'd be 3 months, maybe 4 months, maybe 4 months for that one. Because I remember we got hold of these before we got hold of we had trouble getting the silky oak.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This black apple's looking all right. They had that stuff all over
and
it.
black apple.
Yeah, black apple, yeah.
Mm.
It's got some new growth on it.
So these are the tropical apples. So we were a little concerned about planting apples.
Yeah, but they seem to be going really well. We did do our research to find ones that this is a tropical Anna apple, so to find out which ones might grow in our area, and it seems to be doing it. It's just got hit by some grubs as everything has, but the plant's strong, so it's going to push through that.
Yeah, looking good.
And that's else? Okay, this is more apple. What else we got?
Here's our lost apple up here, our one lost apple.
Yeah.
So another one we'll have.
Apple.
We've been pretty lucky, but
Look at this. So, oh, I don't know.
so see here.
It looks like, I don't want to break it, but I should, just to see if it's still green.
Like, I don't think, I was hoping that those little might be, but I don't think so. I think they're like those ones.
Let's just give it a chance.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there for another, I don't know,
It just looks so black.
4 weeks. It does. And the ground is just so, I mean, that is, oh my goodness, look how wet that is. Look at that, didn't take much to pull that up. They're everywhere. I don't think that'll be, we were told that's not eating their roots, and there's different kinds of what we would call witchetty grubs. But if you've got another opinion on that, please let us know in the comments. I'd like to, we're still learning, so I still need to know. That's a good layer of mulch. And another apple. Are these all apples, this whole row?
I think we've got some at the very end, then maybe.
Look at that. The uke, short for eucalyptus, is the same height as the apple now.
Oh, sorry, this is a pear, James.
Oh, so it's a pear. Okay, it is. It's different leaf. So same height as that. Again, that was planted as a tube stock, and this pear would have been about this high when we planted it, and we got all that extra growth in. Well, that's been in almost 6 months.
Oh no, sunflower.
Yeah.
So there's these couple of pears along
Pears.
here. So
Got some
More
sunflowers
pears.
at the back there.
Sunflowers. Is that again for bees?
yes, definitely for bees.
Look at all the insects they're flying around. I mean, they're not bees. I guess all the insects pollinate, don't they?
Yes, apparently they do. So
This is Ross. I always drive down and see him there thinking, what's he doing now?
What are you doing?
Nothing. And we got more eggplants. Oh, I recognise that. That's capsicum.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we planted these. We have actually filled the edges of this row.
Okay.
and these are persimmons.
Persimmons. Yeah.
Persimmon
Okay.
in there. Once again, lots of
That's another persimmon.
yeah.
Some more.
And that's the
ginger.
astringent persimmon.
Yeah.
Look at all the these are the,
Yeah, the bugs.
anyone who lives in and around where we do, recognise these. They grow on the eaves of the house, or the sophites, and they're the eggs for the lawn grub that you end up getting. And we have any amount of that too. Well, capsicums, silky oaks, another persimmon. Aha, different one.
Lychee.
Lychees, we got lychees, and we got several lychees, haven't we?
But
We're
they're
trying
doing
to be
all
very
right.
careful with our lights. She's up
Yeah.
herself.
Yes, but they're doing all right. They're doing really well.
Look at the
Not
nice
too many
big growth
bugs
on the
them
top.
either.
That tells us that they're doing all right. Hey?
Absolutely.
That's a good indicator that they're doing okay.
We planted a coffee here yesterday.
Another lychee,
Yep.
coffee. Oh, you got a lot happening here. Capsicums, eggplants. Wow, this is going to be really thick.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, should be happy.
no, you planned this whole row out pretty well. Another lychee, lots of lychees. That's good. We love lychees, and we really hope we're expecting our guests to love them too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're healthy.
They are healthy.
Our
No
figs-
fertilizer.
Okay, that's not a
the
no fertiliser,
figs
as
have
in
really been hammered by.
as in synthetic
Right.
fertiliser. Plenty of organic stuff though. Yeah, haven't they been hammered?
Yeah.
Look at the
Look at this.
Oh, you found one?
show us. Hmm.
Yeah. So.
We've been checking these every day, and
You can see
every
their
day
poop.
we're getting
Yeah.
caterpillars.
One job, Nicole.
I know.
One job.
I can't get it right. I tell ya. Can't find them either now.
One job. I'm the grub picker at Seven Hills Estate.
And I still can't do that job.
Check out this one, Nicole. I think when you do your daily walkthrough, this might be one you just miss. You miss.
No.
Look at that. Look at that.
This was your job
Grub
the other
picker.
day, James. You were supposed to do it the other day. Look.
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 Yeah.
Squirt.
Buggers.
Oh, that one is getting hammered. Okay, give me some ideas, viewers. What the heck do you put on? Remaining organic, of course.
Yes,
What do you put on
organic,
figs
Well,
to
we
keep
recently sprayed it with some.
keep some bugs off, or
Nature's
to
way.
make them stronger so they don't have to deal with it? Oh, I mean, the tree's going to come back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got another one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rather than me picking them off, we need a
Yeah,
better
yeah, yeah.
solution.
Nicole's not doing a job, so we need some other mechanism for removing them.
Just This was a long one. We lost him.
Oh, really?
But we've got one here. He's not going.
What's that, 3 trees you lost out of about 150?
Yeah, exactly. Another one.
Yeah, okay. And you got a little trellis going here, hoping to try some... Another experiment? That's good, we've got to keep trying.
I think we over-fertilised.
Oh, starfruit. That's our son's favourite, Jack.
It's looking healthy too. It's got lots of new shoots.
And another one.
And another starfruit. Okay, let's whip over to row F. So anyway, we're just discussing, we've got 2 holes here, one here and one up here. We don't know yet what to plant. Again, if you got a suggestion, leave some comments for us. But we were after quince, and we've heard it's very hard to grow quince down here in the subtropic area. What's that one?
That is
you can pronounce that one, James.
Oh no, I won't be able to. I've struggled with this. I'm going to show everyone the sign.
it grows the berries on the...
The berries are on the actual trunk, aren't they? Yeah, I got no idea. I'm glad you said that. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that! Look how healthy that is.
Pudding. Is that the black pudding?
This is the black pudding, yeah, and that's the caramel one.
This one's black pudding.
Yeah, that's caramel.
And caramel one. Very different leaf, interesting enough.
Cherry tree.
A cherry tree.
Hopefully we'll have some luck with some cherry.
Wow. More cherry.
More cherry, yeah.
Just keep rolling through.
And then these ones are starting to be our stone fruit.
Our stone fruit.
So this one's apricot.
It's an apricot tree. Wow, I can't. That's 7, 8 feet tall. And again, it was lower than the stake when we planted them. It was down here. That's 6 months growth almost.
And once again, we're not too sure how the stone fruit will go, but we'll give it a
No, we'll give it a crack. What's that?
This is pigeon pea.
What purpose does that serve?
That's just going to be dropping.
Yeah, I think by memory too, pea, wasn't that also a legume? Wasn't that a nitrogen thing? I probably got that wrong. And all the little blueberries, I remember these. We got like 80 little blueberry plants and they're all over the place. Look at the size of this. And you can see if I pan that way, you can see all the, these are nectarines or?
These ones are peaches.
These are peaches.
Yeah, so apricots, peaches, nectarines.
We do have nectarines somewhere, right?
Yeah, the nectarines are at the end, so these are...
End of this row. Okay, this is a stone fruit row.
All the pigeon
Oh, look at the
pea.
pigeon pea there.
Yeah. These ones are even bigger than the pigeon
Yeah,
pea.
look at these ones.
Look at those two. The 2 of them are just beautiful.
When did you plant that?
That was the first lot.
Was that a seed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
grew.
planted it as a seed?
Yeah.
How long ago you reckon?
I reckon that went in the ground about early December.
Okay, so it's just,
November,
which is not quite, well, early December,
After
okay.
that, I thought it was more January, Michelle.
Okay, well 3 months.
Or maybe it's January.
It's over a metre, that's great.
Yeah.
More pigeon pea.
We've still got some more. These are the nectarines now.
These are nectarines. Look at that bush.
We planted
And the
Cavendish between these ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the Cavendish.
Alright, that pretty much does row, what are we in?
Those
F.
pigeon peas, some of them are just
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy. And our little cherry tomato bush, which came up naturally, we did not plant that. And it's been providing tomatoes for months now. Alright, last row. What's that make it? E, F, G. Oh, I can't remember. Is it G? Red G. So this is the finger lime, which is a native citrus to Australia. And yeah, so just as it says, finger lime, little tiny little lines we can use. Ukes, more rosellas. Oh, you got a bit of rosemary there.
Yeah.
Now this is our citrus row. This is pretty sad, this row. We've had so much rain and we're getting a lot of leaf curl on citrus. This is a lime. This actually is nowhere near as bad as some of the other ones there. There's a little spider in there, look. Yep, it's gone. But, what's that, basil?
No, they're
That's
chilies.
our second lime. Oh, look at this.
Yeah. Wow.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. And yeah, then we say, do we kill them or, you know, let them grow into the beautiful butterflies they become. Okay, more rosella. See, now this is a typical citrus that we've got. Look at the leaf curl and everything on this. Now, syntropic Rob, who freely admits he's not a citrus kind of guy, he reckons that if the plants are strong that they'll push through this and it'll be fine. So
We've been very concerned with the citrus, haven't we, Michelle?
very concerned. And we're using white oil, right?
Yeah, we've sprayed it with wild oil.
He did say that you can overspray with white oil, so Anyway, as we walk along here, you'll see a lot of that sort of leaf curl and the citrus. Here's another one. This is a lemon.
We're trying very hard.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to.
We need to cut a few of them off.
Oh, this breaks my heart. Look at that tree. It's a mandarin. My favourites. But look at this little. These little wasps here. They always come around when you have lawn grub. Show me. Show me again.
Oh, yuck.
Is that another one there? That one doesn't look so bad.
No.
Yes, and the new shoots are nice and glossy. The one on that one doesn't look that great, the new shoots.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people aren't happy with this, but in the scheme of things, in our context here at least, it's not too bad.
There's some marigolds in here.
Yeah.
And the little blueberries in this one.
That's the first of our oranges.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming that's a navel. Another, a different one. Valencia, I'm reading over there. Seedless Valencia.
Yeah.
There's that red wasp again. Little wasp do us a favour by, I believe, feeding on the eggs, or at least on the grubs themselves.
We've got to trim all these off, eh?
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, get rid of that. Grub remover. And we've got to do some trimming there. Grapefruit. I don't know why we got grapefruit. It's the one thing I'm not allowed to eat with my cholesterol drug in me, but anyway. Olives. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Little marigolds are coming up. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't. Some of them haven't done that great, but I planted seeds with them as well. The ones I knew that wouldn't survive.
Oh, okay. In the same
I just
spot.
popped the seeds straight into the next to the little plant. So hopefully the little insects are doing their job.
These olives look fantastic.
Another great olive. Look at the size of that. Looks fantastic. We've got several olives, probably 7 trees. I think they're all the same variety. One which we're highly recommended for our location, being down in Conondale, a valley. It's different sort of climate. That one just hasn't grown straight, has it? The ODC, or whatever you call it.
OCD.
OCD. I prefer alphabetical order of that.
Compulsive.
Yeah. DCO. I just don't like it. Oh, look at this.
Our sad olive. I think he's had its day.
What does it look like, James?
It's actually not too bad. I thought it'd be a lot wetter,
Yeah.
and I thought these would not even be this established. So I'm curious as to why that decided to kick the bucket. I do know from when we were digging these holes, when we started, the end of these 2 rows, the soil became very clay. And if you look behind you, that olive tree there is also suffering. So I suspect that this is a change in the soil more so than a change. Well, obviously we change the soil to clay, it's retaining the moisture too. So that one is not healthy. We'll probably end up losing that one as well. But we'll replace that. Definitely replace that. Give this obviously plenty of time. It may come good.
Give it a bit of TLC.
As the weather dries out. Yeah.
Help it a little bit.
See how it goes. So that's the end of the rows. We're just going to whip up here and have a quick look at our dragon fruits. So we have a dragon fruit at the base of this one.
Yeah. So we've got the 5
I don't know what you call those.
Yeah.
Posts.
Yes.
frames that Ross has made for us. So at this stage we've got red, yellow, red. I've got a yellow one in a pot and another red down the end. But I found recently found a red one with the red center, so I'm going to pop that in here too.
Yeah.
But we're hoping to grow them up on either side, have them coming out. It's going to look gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, so you have one on either side.
Yeah. I've started over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this one at the front. Is this?
I know.
Is it planted earlier or something? Why is this so big?
It is growing this much in 6 months. It was.
The idea it grows up through this, yeah, and hangs over the top of that.
Yeah. And I can cut these bits off and reshoot them.
Yeah,
properly
yeah,
on the other
definitely.
side.
So that's it. We hope you really appreciate that little update of our orchard. We love it. We focus here every day, one way or the other, whether it's the girls in there or I'll be dropping through several times a week. It's our favourite place. Here's a beautiful arbour that Ross and Nicole and earlier on I worked on. Beautiful spot to sit. We'll have a seat on the other side too where you can walk through, sit down. Just appreciate it. If you do appreciate it, can you show your appreciation by subscribing? And I really love some feedback. I've had pretty much 0 feedback on YouTube, so please Let us know how we're going. Let us know what you want to see, what you'd like to see. Yeah, and any feedback's good feedback. Thank you very much. See you next time. It's looking great.